Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Earthbound. In the last episode we took down the sanctuary, or at least I hope we did. Can't really remember all that much that happened in the last episode. But I'm pretty sure we took down the sanctuary, and if we didn't we can always come back for it. So in this episode we'll be... one sec. Yeah, I'm all healed up. Just gonna... head off to the desert, I guess. Which I totally remember how to get to. I think we just have to go down here and then cross or something. Wait, actually I think Mr. Saturn actually tells us where to go. Do you? Impressed. Someday, sometime, we help you. Okay, never mind. I don't really think there's any mystery to knowing where to go, though. What am I fighting? Oh. Violent roach. Snuck up from behind. Or something. Oh well. Really not a problem now, since we're such a high level and these guys weren't really a problem in the first place. If I'm not mistaken, I think most of the enemies outside are actually gone. Like, I don't think... There's obviously not any more zombies. Wait, now I remember how to get there. You have to go back to Threed. Which means we have to go back... it's not that far. There shouldn't be any enemies, at least. Decent level up. I really kind of wish I had saved one of my skip sandwiches for this, just to run back, but oh well. And are there any more enemies? Yeah, there's still those guys. And okay, so there's no more zombies. That's about it. Still these guys, who I believe are weak to PK Freeze, so I'll just use that. You do barely any damage to these guys. It's really horrible, actually. But that's why they have so many PSI weaknesses. Broken spray can. Really wish we would stop finding those. Because it just makes defense spray, really. I kind of think it's weird, like here it doesn't... I mean... If this was Pokemon or something, you wouldn't think you could go through that little narrow thing, but you can. I wonder if anyone's ever actually gotten stuck like that, like, thought you couldn't go through there. And that looks like you could get through it right there, so... I don't know. More frogs. Well, really not a challenge to take these out. Or even really time-consuming. I don't even think I need to use PK Freeze Beta. Just need to use that. And Solidify, that's good. There we go. Nest didn't even need to attack. Ooh, Butterfly. Really not a lot to talk about on the way back to Threed. Let's see. I was thinking, like, over the weekend, like, before I did this, stuff I could talk about. Now I'm just kind of drawing a blank. Actually, that would probably all... Oh man, I have a little bit of a headache right now. Can't really remember much. Not sure what it is, but should be fine. Another butterfly, that's good. So yeah, it must just be another side effect of summer. The thing about summer, when it gets to be this far into it, I usually forget like what day it is. I lose all sense of everything. In fact, a couple days ago, I actually forgot how old I was for a few seconds. Well, I didn't like completely forget my age. I thought it was. I forgot that it was past my birthday, so I thought I was a year younger than I actually was, but I also can't have trouble remembering what month it is, just all that stuff. It's kind of bad, really. Anyway, I will forget you. Won't you come back to Threed sometime? Since the monsters is gone, the ghosts in the tunnel have disappeared. Must go through the tunnel now. That's where we were. That's where we were heading. Thank you for bringing peace and happiness back to Threed. Thanks. Peace, love, hippie. I really don't think those kids could have saved the town. Would I've ever imagined it. Speaking of hippies, reminds me of an English teacher I had like last year. He was actually one of the best teachers I've ever had, actually. He grew up during the 60s, and he actually was a hippie. And it was, like, pretty much his classes never actually felt like work. Like, he would always have so many stories to tell about the Vietnam War, and having him for a global history teacher was even better. Actually, call me stupid, but I gave up my 9th French credit to actually drop my French immersion while getting my French immersion certificate, so I could have his class in English. But really, my school doesn't really offer many courses in French, so and the French global history teacher isn't all that great. I don't think I could stand hearing him again. Anyway, finally we can again breathe deep the outside air. Finally we can again breathe deep the outside. Now the zombies are gone. Snort. The outdoors is so refreshing. Not sure if that's English or if that's actually grammatically correct. It does not seem grammatically correct to me. Anyway, we're back in 3. It's all happy and everything. Just go into this house. You can go back in the houses again. It'll just be the normal house music. Brr. Oops. Now I'll get Belch for a nickname. Hey, crud. Anyway, so 3 music isn't all that great. I don't think. Oh well. We must stop at the hotel all the way to Forside. Is how much? Do you remember? Oh right, we actually we don't have to pay, but we can walk there. But you know what? Might as well show off the bus. I think I tried going on the bus before back in Tucson, but there were ghosts, so couldn't. See if I can. Oh, there goes the bus. Whoa. Weird. I did not know the bus could go on its own. What the heck? Strange. Anyway. Don't talk to the bus. Danger! Do not stand in the street. Read the schedule from the sidewalk. Forgot about that. Actually, what's in the tent? I don't think I've ever gone in the tent afterwards. I mean, they obviously didn't... Oh! It's another one of these locations. Pictures taken instantaneously! I'm a photographic genius, if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready, say, Fuzzy Pickles! Surprised I didn't trip over my words at all there. Wow, what a great photograph. It'll always bring back the funnest of memories. This rolls into the sky, and now we can go into tent. Oh, it's just people. Oh, the zombies are in the cage. Oh, maybe we can just check? No. Town's at peace, but my wife and kids won't speak to me. What's the problem? I wish I could hit him. I really do. We made our lives peaceful. I can sleep again. It's like you used a bunch of peace paper, right? Haha, bad. It became really quite peaceful compared to before. Well, anything's more peaceful than monsters running around. Monsters are no longer in the tunnel. Those were not monsters, they were ghosts. That round flying object, a kid with glasses was on board. The craft landed near the graveyard, right? Can you fix it? Yes. It was heavily damaged though, right? Now you can go through the tunnel anytime you want. Despite what we said to that guy, we cannot fix the Skyrunner. You can go down there and Jeff will just say, oh, I can't fix this. It's too damaged. Otherwise, we could just fly anywhere we wanted to. That doesn't make for a good RPG. Shh, don't talk too loud. At least made on until the end. Do we have anything? Guess we'll buy a bottle rocket. Just gonna lug this around. Jeff will lug this around. There we go. Now, after many interruptions and distractions, time to head to Fort. Stop that. Next bus will be coming pretty soon. There we go. The Greyhound bus. Or something. This bus goes to Forside. I can't let you on if you don't pay $6 for the fare. Do you want to go? Sure. Okay, we're off. Doesn't play music like the Runaway Guys bus. That kept the ghosts away, but Shouldn't be any ghosts in the tunnel now. Should be fine. Not that I'm complaining about the music. Actually, no, that's not. That can't be Hand. Why would it be Hand? I don't know, it looked like Hound before. Ah, whatever. That looks more desolate now. Let's go. So, off to Forside. Desert. To Forside. Drogs. Bus stop. Man, it's bumper to bumper. My job is to drive, so I can't get off the bus. It's up to you if you want to get off this bus and walk around in the desert. Hey, it's a free country. Great. Just great. Now we get to walk around in the desert. Think about the desert. You notice you sweat every now and then? You can actually get a sickness, like heat stroke, which will damage you over time. I think Ness actually has more of a resistance to heat stroke since he's actually wearing a hat. If you're not inside, then bad things happen. Can we actually buy any new weapons? Mr. Baseball Bat, Big Frying Pan, Deluxe Frying Pan, Silver Bracelet, Coin of Slumber. Can we actually take some money out? We should have a lot of money by this point. Yep, there we go. A lot of money. I'll just take out 10,000. I think by the end of the game, my first playthrough, I actually got to the point where I actually had enough money that if I deposited it, it wouldn't let me deposit it all in the bank because it would clog it up or something. Because the maximum you can get is like $99,999. Don't check. Actually talk. Okay, so we're going to slumber. Jeff. Can I put it here? Yes. Buy the hard hat? Sure. Anything else? Yes. Mr. Baseball Bat. Ness will carry it. Here? Yes. Sure, buy the minor league bat. I would like something else, yes. Deluxe Frying Pan. Paula. I really don't actually have to upgrade her attacks because you don't really usually attack with Paula, but whatever. Silver Bracelet for both Ness and Paula. Oh yeah. No, this guy, he doesn't tell them, never mind. It's someone else. This is where PSI Alpha actually comes in handy, because if you talk to this guy, he sells wet towels. Those are the cure for heat stroke, but they cost 24 each, so, and you're gonna get a lot of heat stroke, but you can actually cure it with PSI Alpha. And is this an enemy? Yeah, it's an enemy, but actually I think this is a rowdy mole from all those, not rowdy, yeah, I think it is, and there we go, we got heat stroke. And despite what I said before, Ness is the first one. There! Alpha has a use now. Shh, don't talk too loud, what do you want? Zip gun. Wait, I forgot to check to see if that was better. No it is not. It's just got bottle rockets and stuff, so let's leave that. Oh hey, it's water. Can we actually, like, check this? No. Thought it might be some kind of... Yeah, you'll see moles around. Like, it's weird. Oh, that hole. I do not like that hole. Welcome. Our paradise exists beneath the hole. Telerama is great and kind. And he knows everything. Telerama does. He minus the underground rooms. We'll get into that later. There's actually a little something. It's not really a secret. For crying out loud. Sunstroke was cured. Something over here. Double burger. Just nice healing item. Now we get to get into some enemies. Smiling Sphere can explode. I think it's when you kill it. And the Crested Buka, I think it's just offensive, really. I think pretty much everything in the desert is weak to PK freeze, which makes sense. Yeah, it did quite a bit. Why solidified? I think the spheres aren't really all that menacing, except for the fact that they can explode when you kill them. As long as you take them out last, it's not that bad. Jeff is getting pretty beat up, so I guess I'll use recover on him. Yeah, so they explode into bits. And they do crap loads of damage. Just totally scrapped. Which suggests that they're actually robots. See if I can find my screen. Oh hey, here's one thing. We sleep in the desert, so we're often mistaken for corpses. A corpse doesn't actually wear a bathing suit, right? Hey, stop staring at my tan lines. Go away. Annoying kids, what a group of brats. Scat, you little monsters. That's mean. Oh, I thought that was something else. Right, what is this? Ah, the Scorpion. These guys can poison you, and I'm not sure why, but something's telling me they know PK Thunder. Either that's telling me they're weak to PK Thunder. Let's try that. Probably weakness, and it of course doesn't hit. They're not very hard to take out though. They've got low defense. We got more stuff over here. This little oasis. Skip Sandwich DX. That could help us get around. What do you say? As sea monkeys live in the sea, desert monkeys live in the desert. I mean, not desert. Oh. I'm happy that there are animals in the desert, aren't you? Well, some animals are fine in the desert, but then others are just stupid. Like I would prefer not to be attacked. There goes the timer, so... Oh! Here's one of the things. I heard that the black sesame seed... The black sesame I used to love is somewhere in this desert. If you see him, please tell him that I still love him. Yeah, you can actually go find the black one somewhere, but nothing special happens, it's just a bit of dialogue. And they actually make a cameo appearance in the next game, and now Jeff has a sunstroke. Come on, back here, butterfly. I think I'll just head back to the save point, because I think there's also something else on the way back that I can show off. Though I might have missed the way in through these rocks. Yeah, I think I did. Oh wait! These guys. They always want to run away from you, and you'll always kill them. I forget what they're called, but unless, well, I guess they won't run away from you if you're horrendously underleveled. Like if you killed off one of your characters so many times that they're still really low level. Anyway, you gain a lot of experience from them. This level's now 32. Offense by 2, defense by 1, guts by 3. These guys are actually usually really hard to get because they run away from you. They run really fast. You can actually chase one across the desert, and I have before. We just kind of walked into that one, so we were lucky. I was kind of dreading trying to find one of those, but we literally ran into one. That's pretty good. Now it sounds like... What do you say? You're also running an in, mister. It's 210 and... Oh, wow. Jeez, sure. Work the knight, broken spray can, defense spray. Okay then, with that, I guess we'll be ending it off here. So in this episode, we got to the desert, and we figured out that we're denied access to Foreside, but it doesn't matter. Well, I don't know. It does matter. So now we have to go through the desert. So next episode, we'll be doing just that. So, $4,000 added to the bank since we last saved. Or last checked. Anyway. Nice and tight. Continue. So, see you guys next episode.